David Singleton was born on January 12, 1991, in Birmingham, England, to a working-class family that had a deep love for sports. Growing up in the heart of the city, Singleton was surrounded by a rich sporting culture, and his parents encouraged him to be active from a young age. His early exposure to various sports, including football, rugby, and swimming, helped develop his athleticism. But it was track and field that truly captured his attention. From a young age, Singleton demonstrated remarkable speed and agility, particularly in sprints. He began competing in local track meets when he was just 8 years old. His natural ability on the track stood out immediately. In his early years, he excelled in the 100 m and 200 m sprints, and by the time he reached his teenage years, he was regularly winning events at local and regional competitions. At the age of 14, Singleton joined the Birmingham Athletics Club, where he began receiving formal training. Under the guidance of experienced coaches, he quickly adapted to the rigors of structured athletic training, focusing on building his endurance, strength, and technique. The coaching staff at the club recognized Singleton's potential, particularly his ability to accelerate off the starting line, a key skill for any sprinter. By age 16, Singleton had already made his mark on the junior athletics scene in the UK. He won the 100 m title at the England Athletics U17 Championships, setting a personal best that would remain unbeaten for several years. The victory gave him the confidence to pursue sprinting at a higher level. At the same time, Singleton was balancing his academic studies, but he knew that athletics was his true calling. Career development and breakthrough. As Singleton transitioned into the senior ranks, his career began to accelerate. In 2009, at the age of 18, he earned his first call-up to represent Great Britain in international competition. This was a major milestone in his career and the beginning of his journey onto the world stage. He made his international debut at the World Junior Athletics Championships in Moncton, Canada, where he competed in the 100 m and 200 m events. Although he did not medal, the experience of racing against some of the world's best young sprinters was invaluable. Following this international exposure, Singleton continued to develop rapidly. In 2011, he won the 100 m at the UK National Championships, a feat that marked his breakthrough into the senior ranks of British athletics. This victory was crucial, not only for his confidence but also because it secured his spot on the British team for the 2011 World Championships in Daegu, South Korea. At the 2011 World Championships, Singleton made a solid impression, reaching the semi-finals in the 100 m, a major achievement at his first World Championship event. His performance signaled that he was ready to compete with the world's elite sprinters. Singleton's 100 m time at the championships was a personal best, and his performance was widely regarded as a stepping stone toward greater success in the coming years. In 2012, Singleton took part in the London Olympics, representing Great Britain in the 100 m and 200 m events. Although he did not reach the finals, his participation in the Olympics was a major achievement. Competing at such a high level provided Singleton with valuable insights into the demands of elite sprinting, and it fueled his determination to improve. Career peak. International success and recognition. David Singleton's career reached its peak in the mid-2010s when he emerged as one of the top sprinters in the world. After years of consistent improvement and dedication to his craft, Singleton started to break into the upper echelons of global sprinting. His performances in major international competitions and domestic meets showed that he was capable of competing with the best. In 2015, Singleton had his first major breakthrough when he won the gold medal in the 200 m at the European Athletics Championships in Amsterdam. His victory in the 200 m at the European Championships marked the pinnacle of his career. He finished with a time of 19.91 seconds, setting a new personal best and securing the gold medal in a fiercely contested race. The victory earned Singleton international recognition, and he was hailed as one of the best sprinters in Europe. In the same year, Singleton competed at the World Athletics Championships in Beijing, China. He ran an impressive 100 m race, finishing in the top 8 and advancing to the semi-finals. His performances at the World Championships confirmed that his gold medal at the European Championships was no fluke and that he was truly a world-class sprinter. Singleton continued to thrive in 2016, and he was selected to represent Great Britain at the Rio Olympics. At the Olympic Games, he competed in both the 100 m and 200 m events, advancing to the semi-finals in both disciplines. While he did not medal in Rio, his performances on the Olympic stage were strong, and they demonstrated his ability to perform under pressure. The Rio Olympics solidified Singleton's place as one of the top sprinters in the world, and his Olympic experience proved invaluable in his continued development. One of the highlights of Singleton's peak career came in 2017, when he captured the gold medal at the World Championships in London. Competing against a star-studded field, Singleton won the 200 m final with a time of 19.78 seconds, securing the World Championship title and cementing his place as one of the world's best. His victory in London was a momentous achievement, and it marked the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. Main achievements. Throughout his illustrious career, David Singleton achieved numerous significant milestones. His most notable accomplishments include gold medal at the 2015 European Athletics Championships, 200 m. Singleton's victory in the 200 m at the 2015 European Championships in Amsterdam was the highlight of his career, earning him the title of European Champion. World Champion in the 200 m, 2017. Singleton's victory at the 2017 World Championships in London, where he won the 200 m final with a time of 19.78 seconds, marked the peak of his career. Top 8 at the 2011 World Championships, 100 m. His semi-final appearance at the 2011 World Championships in Daegu, South Korea, marked his breakthrough on the global stage. Olympic participation, 2012, 2016. Singleton represented Great Britain in both the 2012 London Olympics and the 2016 Rio Olympics, competing in the 100 m and 200 m events. Multiple national titles. Singleton won several British national titles in both the 100 m and 200 m events over the course of his career, further solidifying his dominance in British sprinting. Personal bests. Singleton set personal bests of 10.03 seconds in the 100 m and 19.78 seconds in the 200 m, both of which placed him among the world's fastest sprinters. Final years and transition to coaching. As Singleton reached his late 20s, he began to experience the physical toll of years of intense sprinting. In 2019, after competing at the World Athletics Championships in Doha, he made the difficult decision to retire from professional athletics. Having achieved his goals in the sport, Singleton felt it was time to step away and focus on other aspects of his life. Following his retirement, Singleton transitioned into coaching, using his extensive knowledge of sprinting to mentor the next generation of athletes. He became involved with the British Athletics Academy, where he took on coaching responsibilities for emerging sprinters. His focus on technique, mental toughness, and race strategy made him an invaluable resource for young athletes looking to make a mark on the track. Singleton also became involved in promoting athletics within schools, encouraging young students to participate in track and field events. His efforts to raise the profile of the sport in his community were well received, and he worked with local sports organizations to help develop grassroots athletics programs.